everybody. It is Tuesday. Tweak it up Tuesday.
All day. And
she's going to tweak her folio. Well, at least the pages. She's like, you aren't going to make me cut this, are you? So I don't know. It depends on how nice you are. If she acts ugly, and you'll know. She'll be cutting things.
I'll be cutting things.
All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we don't know that you're here. We like to know that you are here because we're an Arty-friendly bunch of folks. And if you don't know, hold on here. I'm waiting for her to turn around. Any second now, Patricia. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio. And I'm still... Hey, I did get my gunky stuff off of my... I pulled the crud off of the tape with tape. And ended up with some rather interesting stuff, which I put in my new Tegan-bound book.
Tegan-bound book. I was wondering, okay. See, I moved this the other day when Josh was here, and then I'm like, why is it that my thing is so much bigger than her thing? There we go. Sometimes size matters, y'all. See, there we go.
Most of the time it does.
Working out things on the fly. All right, my Arty friends, let's say hello. Okay, I got this stuff over here, and I just keep feeling like I'm going to put my elbow in it. All right. Saying hello to folks. Do give those thumbs upsies if you haven't already. If you're watching in replay, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all those YouTube-y things that one does, whether you're watching in live or replay. We've got a Seminole Mind. That is Sue. Hey, Claire. Hello. I believe you are new. Acme is here. Anthony. He's the Baron maker, if you didn't know that.
And he's been busy.
He's been busy making things. He's got a bowl and mortar pestle thing. And Apple May is here. That's April, bartender's daughter. That's Jerry. Becky's here. Bobby, Cheryl, Colleen, Cookie Wookie. That's Mo, Darcy, Eddie, Elizabeth, Griffin Shell, Jeanette, a.k.a. Janet. Jenny's here. Jennifer's Dog Life. Joanne, Yutha, Carla, Lizette, M. Hello, M. She popped in there. And Elizabeth Fulcomer and Griffin Shell. That's Rhonda. Ingrid popped in there. Okay. Joanne, Yutha, Carla. Little this and that. That's Jennifer. Lucy's here. Lydia, Paula, Ricky Nordmeyer. I just got a chuckle out of that message. Thank you so much, Ricky. Tegan's here. She's the bookmaker. See, after a while, y'all get little nicknames too. The Shelley Studio, that's Margot. Vinny. Hey, Vinny. Thank you.
Yes.
It arrived, and I will send you back some things too. And Lizzie Jean is here. All right, if I missed you, it wasn't on purpose. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands like M did and like Lizzie Jean. Get you a little extra hello too. There you go. Also, this curl looks a little weird. Okay, are you ready for topside?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. I don't have to talk about anything today, except we're just tweaking, and I'm just tweaking some pages in my, book. I'm not going to call it a journal because it's really not a journal per se. A journal is something, that you attend to daily, and I'm not doing that.
It's an artist book.
It's an artist book. That it is. And I'm tearing this paper off here.
We love this stuff inside. I think I'm going to keep it, and I need to put it with my other little books and things. I wish there was enough. There's just not enough time in every day to get all the things done that we want to get done. I'm still working on volume 3 of the postcards. I'm trying to print. We'd already printed out some of the other volumes. I'm trying to get those stuck down to pieces of paper. That was a whole other new thing. I do apologize to y'all about not including maybe a layout for backs to the postcards. Feel a little bad about that. I may upload a new one because I redid it.
Oh.
So it fits good. It fits the layout on the back side, like if you were to print, or glue it together back, front to back. Sometimes when you're doing these things, that's when you know what you need to be doing.
It really is true, and it's like you can't anticipate some of this.
Well, I really should have. I should have anticipated that one. That was my bad.
Well, here's the thing. a lot of times, you know, all of that, you
Hi,
know,
Nina.
anticipatory planning is for naught because the situation that arises is one that you hadn't anticipated.
100%.
So then all of that is just like, you know,
yeah,
you could have been doing something else is the way I look at it.
Yeah.
And that's how I like to approach things. It's from a standpoint of I'm going to just, you know, it's just like Jungian philosophy. I don't know if philosophy is a word, but it's you go with, don't push the river. Go with the river. Don't fight it. And sometimes if you just relax and say to yourself, okay, now what? This is obviously not working. And instead of, you know, having a total meltdown about the process not working, perhaps identify a new way forward.
Be prepared to modify your plan. Look, that's even got her shirt on today. She found it. She found it over there.
I did. It's one of the clean ones that I have in my closet. And we won't talk anymore about that. Okay, so I have this paper, and you can see that I think it was torn off of something that we used for maybe
I don't know why it's in that little roll. That's
I don't either.
Kind of interesting.
And it has a little string on it here.
Oh, no.
You know, it looks all very purposeful, but I don't know.
Hey, Gray.
For what?
Hey, Gerald.
And it whatever it was. But anyway, so I have been stamping. You'll recognize some of these little stamps. Mariah will be able to tell you who they belong to. Yeah?
Yeah, they're Darcy's.
Okay. Darcy stamps. What about this one?
That's a Darcy stamp.
Well, I didn't get this one stamped.
Oh, wait. Those top ones are from a previous set, I believe.
Yeah, this is the newest one.
Right. Okay, so the top ones are those Darcy. We have lots of botanicals. The newest ones, those are Darcy's. Well, no, not that one.
No, really?
Hold on. There's a mix of things here.
Oh.
Because some of these are Michelle Sharp's botanicals. Those are the earlier little ones that she has stamped at the top there. Those are Michelle Sharp. That's that one that she showed first. That is a Darcy stamp from the Whimsical Botanicals. Those on the right and the left of the, you know, middle stamp there, those are the new ones by Lucy Ames.
She's our tree person.
She's the tree person.
Okay.
But so, Darcy's establishing herself very much as a botanicals girl, especially whimsical botanical.
Okay. So what I did is I had all these little pieces and parts of papers. And I don't know why Mariah keeps moving my camera. I just looked at
well, because, you know, from, you know, Mondays.
Well, it needs to be over here.
Well, I can do that.
Can you fix that?
I can.
Usually we do this, but we were having a very animated discussion about some things. You know, you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your relatives.
Well, that's not really, I don't think that's true. And there's a whole saying about all that, you know.
Well, there is, but, you know, they're going to be there whether you want them there or not.
That's not
They aren't going to go away.
They could go away.
They could, but, you know, I don't know. Well, and I found this little jobber here, and I don't know whether I'm going to use this or not, but we're going to keep this in mind as we drag out the book, the art book, and look at it. So I just, you know, I want you to be aware of the things that I've got here, and then we're just going to pull the book in and try to,
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move that out of the way. But I do want to share with you what I'm doing in my book as I go along, because, and you can see it's already alligatoring. We knew that was a distinct possibility, but I pulled out this, and I just thought this was so cool because I looked at this, and then I looked at this stamp. I mean, isn't that just awesome? And then I've got this one, and pulled this one out too. This is kind of ferny looking. And I mean,
hello, Mimi.
Here's our little darling back from camp.
So cute. How was camp? Good? Was your friend sad that you hadn't brought her stuff? No, she understood. That's good. Hi. Stuck
I'm gonna try to go through here and find my pages. I guess I should have marked them with a sticky note or something, but I didn't. So, oh, this is good because I have these other things that I pulled out.
Hi, Linda.
That I want to use on this side over here.
Hey, hello to Becky. Hey, Steph, and hey, Becky.
And I don't. Who did this one, Mariah?
That's Joni.
And what about this little jobber around?
Hello, Gail. That is a oldie but goodie. That is from Judy P. Yeah. The tire tread. I think that's kind of what we called it. Tire tread.
Okay. Well, I've always thought it was a really wonderful edger.
It is a good edger.
So I've got these
Karen.
that I want to use in because of that page over there. Okay, here's one that I did. This is with
Anthony.
Hansa.
Anthony says that poison hemlock looks like fennel but has purple spots on the stems. Word to the wise. There you go.
Yeah.
I love you.
Okay. So I've got that in there, and then I did this one over here. You can see that's the same. That's the same Hansa paper. But now this page that you're seeing this on, this is. Oh my goodness, is that cute or what? Where did you get that?
I won it. We were playing four corners, and it was four corners lucky and unlucky, and I got a lucky square, so I won a prize.
Winner.
Hey, did she wear her tail to camp?
She's been wearing it the last 2 days. This is a real hot item too. And one boy kept touching it, and her other little friend said, "Don't touch her tail." Yeah.
There won't be any tail handling here. Okay, so this is one of the prints that I pulled off, and it came off in pieces. And you can see what happened here. And I wanted to just...
I can fix that if you need. You see that? Like, she's like, I already got it.
Hold my beer, honey.
Okay. We should go have a beer.
I want to have... She had a red beer without me.
I did.
Okay, sometimes the color that you use isn't necessarily the color that's there, but it's more in the ballpark of...
Yes, if you use a variety of color, then it makes it way easier to do these little spot fixes.
Yeah. And this happened not because of what Tegan did, but this is a glued in page here. Remember, I did this one just recently. And I glued these two papers together.
We're happy to see together.
And one on one side of the tab and one on the other side of the tab. And that was a lot of stuff that went on here as far as...
what was...
Yeah.
Causing the issue.
An issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to grab a... Hopefully we'll be...
Not yet. Next week. But she's going to camp. She's going to gymnastics camp this week in number one, just kind of help prep us, like get back in a little bit of a routine. And which was it's working out pretty good.
Okay, this is dark green.
But yeah, those of y'all that I've been able to come visit and see in the nighttime on streams and stuff, that's probably going to be a little less again because I have to get back to regular scheduling.
Going to bed at decent hour, and
we go to bed together. It's best for everyone.
Although I must say she is getting better.
Oh, she's so awesome. Last night.
Now look at that, how that just disappeared. Voila. And you can back do this thing in order to all right, now this other one's going to be a little bit more difficult.
All right, Cheryl.
On this side over here, but it's also not so...
Hey, Michelle.
Not so evident.
Not so evident.
Oh, here. Look, that I can just peel that paper off of there. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, now I think I'm going to come in with some of my... Yeah, well, there's not going to be a color here that's going to be...
Hello, Maritza.
Need some blue, but that's all right. We can make this work.
You should have a pencil that's like almost that color.
Oh, I probably do, but I can't get to it right now.
Oh, it's...
So we're just going to have to make do.
We're not going to talk about that.
we're not talking about that.
We're using what is accessible.
We're using what is accessible. I have a
Oh.
avalanche of papers here that are
More might be getting
really
unearthed.
annoying. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Now, see, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
A little plummy purple and a little of this and a little of that, and all of a sudden.
Here, or you know, I got a marker.
I'm not using those. Now, I just noticed that if I can get this paper up here from the other side, I have a little less of a problem here. And if you are careful with your glue, you won't have to do this kind of stuff. But I'm telling you what, gluing these two pages down, because you pretty much have to do it at the same time. You know, one on one side and one on the other.
Mm-hmm.
On that little strip. But anyway, I wanted you to see that. I thought that was brilliant. This piece right here, has it shown up?
Mm-hmm.
Right on the edge of the...
There you go.
Okay, this was taken off of my area over here.
This is the tape removal?
But I got it started and then I just peeled it up. But isn't it wonderful?
Man.
I know.
In one piece, basically?
Yeah. One piece plus this little piece down here.
Well, I'm really impressed, and that was
And
probably
it has
very satisfying.
Lovely texture to it.
I'm a little sad that I wasn't, you know, part of that retrieval.
You would have liked it. It would have given you great satisfaction.
I enjoy that.
This is, you notice this one. This is one that we did not too terribly long ago. And I just doubled it and put it on either side of the band that's out there. You can see that. This is the remnant of what was in the back of this. Remember? It was torn up. And then this is one of those little flowers that I cut out. Thought this would be nice for some. Okay. This was printed on the back of some of Susan Gantz's, and then I put this little jobber down over here, which I thought was really, you know, kind of
Hello, Valerie.
a nod to this.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Wait, is that one loose in there, or?
No, I glued it down.
No, but the other.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I've got this, and you know, I don't know what to do about these ones that I don't really want to use. I don't know if I tear them out, will it...
Taken?
I don't know yet. But I'm kind of having to be more circumspect about, you know, what I'm putting in here now that I'm... Okay, this is a big... Oh, and Vinny, I sent you a piece of this. It was left over from I don't know what.
And I still need to send Jennifer her stuff, too. So I got a couple packages to send out. I do.
I put it together.
I know. It's my bad. It sat over here for a little while, and then I was like, oh, goodness. Sugar biscuits.
Okay, and so this was another leftover piece that I glued onto the top. This is the back side of the other piece that you just saw.
She wouldn't tear them out. The binding will get loose. They're integral.
Okay, good to know.
So you just need to deal with it and put something on it, or
put something on it, or
just, you know, it's part of the thing.
See, there's the other part of that page.
It's funny, Anthony.
Oh, there we go. Put that down.
Oh, and then I think Liz Jean wanted to know if you'd cut those things out, which, yeah, I think she, right?
Yeah. Yeah, these are...
She fussy cut, y'all.
I fancy cutted them. And I'm telling you, I thought this was kind of nice.
Now, she said you could possibly trim it so it's closer to the stitching, but I think you need to be
I'm just
of
gonna
that, yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it. I don't need to be doing any of that kind of cutting. God knows. Okay, so this is another one here. Oh, isn't that just lovely? I just love that so much. This is one of the ones that
Sometimes I just
feel like that this I need more room.
She just wanted to touch the camera.
Okay, so I glued this little jobby down here on this edge. Isn't that cute?
I like that.
And you know, the little leaves are kind of just
Yeah.
And then this side. And I kind of think I need something over here, and this might be a wonderful place to glue that little jobber down, because then that's going to relate to and be more interesting. This is interesting, but not especially interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this in here, because I'm not going to bore you with cutting that out and gluing that down. That'll just be silly. Silly Willy. Okay, now I'm very proud of this. And Vinny, I sent you the other half of this.
And those are some
These
Susan
are
papers.
some prints from
I need to get, okay, here's the things that
Susan.
All right, hold on just a second, because I need to run through my little mental list. I have a bunch of new packets from Susan. You and I need to get together and put packets together of IMPP stencils. We need to then create some that we're going to take to the art thing this weekend, along with bringing that box down and getting it prepped so we don't forget it.
And for heaven's sakes.
And anything else that you want to get out of here that would be awesome to donate to arty people. So, you know, just make a pile or put it in the box. Those are the things that that's just a little snippet of the things that need to be done around here.
But I just, you know, I thought this was so cool, because if you just, and I'm looking at it in the monitor there, and see how this just kind of comes over here like this?
Yeah.
But this is the other part of this page. And then this is this stamp. Isn't that gorgeous?
It is gorgeous. What ink did you use?
The red one.
The red one. You know, I have these stays-ons over here.
Well, I do, but I didn't want to get up and go over there.
Okay.
And then this is the back of that piece of paper. And I need a little bit more glue there. That's all right. So then I just went in and covered up this part of the little tab that was there with this piece of paper that I cut off of the edge out there. It's kind of a Mariah technique. But I thought these two looked so cool together.
They do.
And, you know, this little bit of this color here is the same as that color there.
Hello, Mariah.
So I thought that was a really beautiful addition to the book.
Ooh.
I know. I really love that so much. Okay. Now, this is just from the pups.
Mm-hmm. Pups.
Just thought it needed a little something there to kind of, you know, because it was kind of globby.
Yeah.
Globby. I just love the back of this paper. So much. And then I did a little bit more on this side. Now, this here. Okay, so this is, yeah. And really, honestly, what I probably will do is glue this down this way with another paper, rather than gluing it down here, because it's already got some here.
And that will actually help, I think, would
reinforce the integrity of the book. So that's one of the
Eddie explained pups in his new video. I need to get over there. I saw that you and Darcy have videos, and Christy Hartman has a video out. I've been distracted.
And did you see these? This is from Joanne.
I think whenever anybody sends us, you should just write your name across various things, so that way.
Yeah, because it doesn't bother me. I go ahead
and we'll remember. You will always be forever memorialized in whatever project it ends up in. Okay, that video comes out tomorrow. Very good.
Okay, so this was one that I just made the other day, remember? And I thought it looked so good with the beetles.
Yes.
And whatnot. And then I thought it looked good with this page too. And a lot of times that's my modus operandi in making alterations.
Yes.
And you've got a nice little tab there to do something with.
Immortalized. Yes, it's a better word.
Okay, this is a good one here. Okay, so this had some writing here, and I can't remember what it was. But I wasn't concerned about it, and I didn't want to give up any more of my this wonderful paper, so I just left it on there, knowing I could cover it with. But remember, what this is a print that we pulled ages ago with the leaves, and this is something somebody sent me.
Are you sure that isn't from some of those Susan papers?
Oh, could be.
Because it kind of has that.
It does, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say for sure. That looks so cool. And I really haven't, but you know what this is, don't you? This is some brushos. You see that? Those are water spots. And if you put more water on that, it will continue to water spot. I just did more of them because I accidentally dropped some water on it, and I'm like, oh.
Repeat.
Isn't that wonderful? Look at that.
Look at that.
And look at that. Isn't that just fantastic?
I don't remember that one necessarily.
Well, you can tell it's from the fabric. I don't really know either. But doesn't that look good together? Look at that brown stripe that's going across there. I'm sure that I figured that out. I really am not. I don't remember what pages I put together. This was kind of a fast project. Aha, there's the eye.
Well, because here's the thing. Like, if I would have let her, move at her pace, no.
We'd still be doing it.
Yeah, you wouldn't be looking at this book right now. Oh, hello, Ryan. Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Now, I'm sure many of y'all know Glitter and Grunge Greetings. That's Ryan. He has started his channel back up. So if y'all haven't subscribed to him, I would highly recommend that you do so. Or you may know him from before. But we're gonna chat. See what's up with Ryan.
This is fancy cut leaves that were put onto some kind of tissue paper. And I'm not even sure they're my leaves. It might have been somebody else's leaves. Here's a cool border.
Hey, and stay tuned because those will be available soon as stamps. And
this is really old paper.
Yeah, it is. That's like, I think that's when you were originally like practicing, or she does Semitic writing, no matter what. But I feel like that was kind of around that same time.
Yeah. And I don't know that this is mine. I think somebody sent me this. It does not look good with that page.
It does. And this is happy slappy. I'm sure that may not stay that way, but stay tuned.
Okay, I think.
Is that all the new additions?
I think that is.
Just it made it to the back of the book.
Well, there's,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I sent that one. I think that's it for right now. About halfway through.
There you go.
Oh, no. Here, this is one. But did I already show you this one? I had this over here in my special pile. And you can see gluing these things down is... What are you laughing about? It's not the easiest thing.
Well, I just love that you have to, let people know. This was in the special pile.
This was in the special pile back over here that I
There are different piles.
Yeah. Okay. I did a better job, getting close to that. But once you get the glue down, and you don't want to put the glue too close to the edge because you'll have that situation. You'll have to fix it. So I stayed too far away from this one. But you know,
Hey, I will say,
sure I will figure out something.
You know what this is doing for you? Glue training.
Glue training.
Because this one over here.
Okay, so anyway, that's what I've been working on.
Well, the book was put together by our dear friend Tegan here in the chat, and but the papers we sent her, and then she sent back the books. It's nice when you know people.
Yeah, look at this.
Look at that. Because this is just not a skill that we have, nor have we really put in time. We needed the book.
Yeah, we did.
Nobody needed to watch us learn how to do something like that.
Especially when she says we, she means me.
I would probably have had to acquire the bookmaking skills.
I really need to work on my pencils over here because they're all messed up now. But
hello, Handy Scandy, that's Nancy. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. And we like to know that you are here because we're an already friendly bunch of folks. We would also very much appreciate if you'd give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't done so. If you're feeling real friendly and you're liking what you're doing here and you're like, hey, I need some more friends over here, share it. And we'll care. And then you get a woo woo.
Yep, sure enough. Okay, so I've got these things which I found
over there
somewhere else when I was looking through things. You know how that goes. And then I found these little things. Remember when I made those? And then these little things, and I actually tore those out. Haven't used those yet. But I'm thinking these are going to be great on the other side of that one page that I showed you. And then, of course, these, I think, you know, there's lots of places.
Well, Ryan, if you're real nice and you warm up to Becky, she'll make you a little glue muff, and then you can actually put your pen in the little glue muff. See, we both have muffs. I don't know if you noticed that.
I don't stick mine in my muff because I'm afraid I'll poke myself.
Right. Or like I have we have these little metal things around here, and I have magnets on those. Those are helpful.
I have kneaded erasers over here.
Hello, Robin.
Stick my pen
Welcome.
in. Okay, so I've got all of these little.
Hello, Kathy.
These little bunches of stuff gathered together here. I'm just showing you them. Oh, I don't know why that. Oh, I'm separating my.
What she's doing?
Stencil.
Oh, very nice. You have to gel print your pages for your little booklet thing.
Okay.
Folio. I did a folio yesterday, y'all. I glued it together.
Okay, so I've got one of my very favorite ever stencils here, and I've got another one that I want to use as a, you know, another, I think these two will go good together. So we're going to just leave all that together. And then I have this whole bunch of stuff here that somebody sent me. Have some neat little things in here that might
they're
be
just
added.
various things. That was
various things.
Some of that's from Julie Torrens and just.
And I'm going to try stamping on. This is white paper that I pulled off of a print, and I'm going to try stamping on the other side to see what happens with that. But we may get to that today, and then we may not. You may just have to remind me. I've got these little jobbers ready to go here, and here's my extra. Take these. Put these over yonder. Okay.
All right. Look at you. That's a project pile. That's what that is.
Project pile. Okay, now where's my pages? And I have to think.
I got them over. No, here. Is this what you're looking for? These?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we decided that you should not be
and
in charge of those.
And God knows that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I've got some stuff going on here that I need to take care of. Y'all just sit here.
Okay.
I don't want to pull all the stuff off of my hooky-doo thing here.
This is riveting.
Okay, that's not what I want.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a stencil that I want to use.
Oh.
And I don't know where.
Oh, by the way, y'all. We have the 4 furry fanged furry forest faces out in stamps. Here, before you put a bunch of stuff out there, can you show the folks at home? Oh, good gosh, that scared me. I was afraid things were crashing in on us.
Well,
But because we're doing,
may.
yeah, so because we are doing Becky's in charge of the swap. Becky's in charge of the swap this month. And it's dolls. And you saw our dolls yesterday. But then I was like, oh, we need these faces because we kind of talked about it at one point in time. And, you know, we have the masks, but the stencils, you know, stencil masks. But I needed smaller ones. She's not listening to me. Here. Oh. What is it? Why are you
Can we
yeah, swap?
We have a swap here.
Okay.
Did you find my thing that I made with these?
Oh, I can.
I think you need to. I thought we
Yeah,
talked about that.
We did. Here, look.
Okay, so what I'm looking for here, and I'm sorry that I did not have this, but I was so excited about sharing my book with you that I kind of got carried away with that.
They do enjoy looking at the book.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you do. And here we go again, you know, yanking stencils apart and whatnot. And what I want here, I don't necessarily know that I've got what I need. I'm not into thorns right now. No, that's not it. What I really want is I really want my branches, Mariah. Branches end up over there. Brambles.
Brambles. I don't know.
Brambles is MIA.
Well, I don't know. Let me look over here just to see. But here's the. Look at me finding things.
Oh yeah, these are my.
I helped. We can say we. Our.
It's probably over here somewhere. I just really need to.
You do, and I'm not doing it until you like get to a point where you are on it before like I'm not, because you get angry with me.
I do.
I don't see your. I think it's it's buried. You gotta use something else.
Okay, so these, I don't know, what originally was the impetus for doing these?
Because we had come out with the 4 furry fanged faces, forest faces, and a fish.
Just seems like these should go somewhere. In a book.
Yeah, I know. We never really.
I guess we have to make a book that goes with our tags.
We talked about that. This is probably about the 3rd time we've had this conversation.
And this is one of my little eraser stamps around the edge there. And, yeah. Mariah, and here, and this one doesn't have a front and a back. This is salmon.
It's the fish.
It's a fish, and it's a big one. And here is...
Now, that's the large stamp, and then there's a set. You get all of them.
Yeah.
You can buy them individually big, or as a set, or as a set of small.
Anyhow, look at that.
That's a big fish.
That's nice. And look at this side.
And it tells you it's a salmon.
It is a salmon, and you can tell that it's already started to spawn because they develop that little beaky thing so that they can dig into the soil.
Oh.
To
salmon
to bury their eggs. Pretty sure this comes apart. Okay, there it does.
It's the trash panda.
But here we go again with the cool, Well, those are, they're waiting for a home.
Well, now that we have the stamps, maybe we do that. I've got a little, I've already started on my little dolls, but that'll be maybe like coming Monday.
Alrighty, I'm going to hand you those back since you found them. I certainly don't need
But if y'all are interested in getting ahead of the game on the whole doll thing, and you were like, hey, I just needed some furry face friends and whatnot, there you go.
And they also come in little itty bitty sizes,
I
which I
mentioned.
think is so deadgum cute. Look at these.
Those are the ones that I use because Bragg made the big ones, and I was like, "Can you make a set that's smaller?" Because I have
I just
ideas.
really, really love these little guys.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really do. I like the big ones too, though. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to use those today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're passing back to me. Okay, hold on. I got things in my hand. Okay. Good golly, she just shove it back away.
All right, so we need to decide some things here. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want a fairly clean plate to do my
Hello, Yanka. Hello,
backgroundy
Ann.
stuff.
Yes, those are new.
on.
They are available in the shop as of, like, I think I turned them on last night. Because Bradley cut them yesterday.
I do not know why Brambles is missing.
I mean, you got a stack of stuff over there that I feel like that's probably where it's living.
Well,
Hi, Ninian.
whole bunches of paint.
Mm-hmm.
I need to put these on a roll. I'm not seeing it there. Okay, these are a whole bunch of...
Here, I can take those if you want.
Might need them back.
Oh, because you're working with some
Yeah.
of them. Mm-hmm.
But I just feel sure that my gum, whatever. Aha.
I think you have two of them, if I'm not mistaken. But
Okay, so we talked about, and you know, it's so nice to have somebody else, and I think that that's one of the reasons that, you know, the way that we work here at PM Artist Studio is serendipitous. At least that's the way I work. Mariah, not so much. She's kind of a planner.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically what I want to do here is I want to get a background on my papers that's very, very sheer.
Yeah.
And to do that, I'm really thinking about this because for two things.
Mm-hmm.
For one, it's iridescent. It's kind of grayish, looking a bit like fog.
Okay.
When I get that down, then I can use the stamps on top of that.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, here's the other thing. The reason I'm putting this down without the paint underneath is because I would like to have white paper.
Yes.
Because when I stamp, the white paper is going to absorb the stamp pad ink differently than the painted areas. And I think that's going to be kind of a cool thing.
100%.
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Alrighty.
Would you like these now over there?
Yeah, I would.
Now, keep in mind, I did print these off onto, this is like a 65-pound, like Nina little cardstock.
Yeah, see, it's not just flat.
It's not super heavy, but it's not lightweight either.
It's more better than just copy paper.
Because it's making the folio.
Okay, so basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to do this on every single piece of paper I have here.
I like
so that there's there's
cohesion.
Unity, cohesion. Thank you.
Cohesive.
That it's going to whoa. Oh, I see where we were stuck there.
Mm.
Developing a bit of a problem. We'll have to deal with that, but not right now. Okay.
I think this was a really great choice.
it's not going to be hugely, I want to say.
Yeah, there's not a lot of high contrast that's going to happen at this moment in time.
And the thing about it is, I don't love this, it's no biggie.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Ooh, yes. And I love that it crazed.
Like crazy.
Yeah. That was not anticipated.
Was not, but we'll
That's
take
a
it.
bonus.
Bonus. A wee bit more paint there.
Oh.
And you know, I think Mariah and I talked about this before she started her project and everything. And then we were going to say, you just go ahead and, you know, do the back and forth that we do sometimes here. And then we just decided.
I don't know why we even attempted anymore.
I don't even know why we even talk about that anymore. Because
Stop us next time.
Like, okay.
She needs her thing and I need my thing. And then we can do the things that we do to one another's thing, but individually on our own little projects.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so that's a lot darker.
You went heavier with your paint.
I went heavier with my paint, so it's really kind of important that you know, squeeze out the right amount of paint. And especially, you know, if
y'all saw how she wrote a recipe of it. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, too, with this particular paint.
I'm telling you.
It's sheer, so, you know.
Sheerish.
Sheerish. And this was a smart stencil to use with the heavier paper. If she would have used something that had a more intricate design, it would have been harder
Smaller little orifices.
Smaller orifices equal harder to get the design to then transfer to the more heavyweight paper.
No. Oh.
Ooh. See, what's happening is the paint that's on the stencil.
It's getting very sticky and it's pulling off some paper, but that's okay.
And she's flocking it.
I'm flocking it. As we go.
Yeah.
You can see the little flocky pieces that came off there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that will react differently with the other. Okay, so basically what I need to do here is I need to use a little bit more paint. And not leave my paper on so long.
Yeah.
Because the stencil is getting sticky.
It's reactivating the paint on the stencil.
And I was mad at Joshy the other day and told him not to leave the Baron over there and there. I just went ahead and did that.
Yeah. I'm glad you're yelling at yourself, too. That's good.
I'm glad I'm yelling at myself.
Hello, Susan. Oh, bye, Anthony. Thanks for hanging.
Okay. So I'm going to give this a real quick one, and I'm not going to leave it on there so long. Now that I know that my stencil is starting to get ever so slightly sticky.
Yeah. Just maybe give it some other
things. And get it up.
You hear that sound?
Yeah.
Hello, Carrie.
Trying to get these all out here.
Did you get my email, Carrie? I hope so. I wrote you back.
All right, my glue brush is getting in the way here. I'm just going to have to get rid of that. This is part of the paint that came from our fairy art godmother, Sonia. know we keep mentioning her, but we as we well should, because
Oh, you went a little heavier there.
The box that's underneath my feet here.
These are great little and very reasonably priced paints.
I am assuming that they are.
Yeah.
Mariah's checked it out, and I think put them in the...
No, I haven't put them in the... I should. You've really only used, technically, this one, I think. Maybe one or two of the others, but... Wonderful. Oh, bye, Miriam.
Now, some of these, Mariah, they're going to be...
little cards or whatever.
These little hooty-doo things. What are they?
So, some are panels, some are cards that slip in, and then, you know, some make pockets and whatnot. There's a little bit of everything.
Okay. Everything, a little bit of everything. So I should, but now some of these others, it's going to be both sides, right? Back and front.
If you wanted to go through and do something on the other side, you could do that.
And that would make sure that when you're putting them together, even if you didn't see the other side, it'd still be okay.
Right. And then even like with the pocket things, it could give you another option, because you know you can pockets go both ways.
Yeah. Gotcha. So some of these we're going to go ahead and print the other side. Okay, I've already got stuff on that. Usually I don't care if I get something on the other side, but here, because I'm wanting to print both sides with some of the same, I don't want mushy stuff there.
Jenny Roberts, no, it is not. You would have probably got a notification of some sort, either when you log in or in the notifications part of YouTube. It'll let you know if you want to re-up it.
Boy, there's a lot more pages here than I thought.
There are 8.
8 pages?
8 pages.
Well, yes. Yeah, okay. But do you see how this long haul technique really lends itself to this particular project?
Yeah, you put the stencil down and just keep on and going.
You're not pulling it up and, you know, mucking about and doing something else and yada yada boo boo.
Yada yada boo boo.
And it's just getting you down a really nice plain background that can then come back, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, but I'm kind of thinking about the, I don't know that mine's going to be Halloween-y.
Well, Diane, we're a different crowd. We like to share that information.
This is really strange paint. Sometimes it looks almost pinky. And
yeah, it's iridescent.
And then when I look at it over here, it looks green.
Yeah, it's a color shifty. Hello, Christina.
I want to, as evenly as possible, distribute my paint. And so you said that I probably need to do the back side of the ones that are pockets.
Well, the pocket ones wouldn't necessarily be as big of a deal, but like the main body, the panel, you know, like this outer part, you would want to probably do that. And then these that fold out, so those panels there. But like then there's one that glues down, but then we turned it into a pocket back here, which was brilliant. And I kind of feel like if you can put this, before you pull that up, if you want to put this down once and Or actually twice, if you could do give me a twofer.
A twofer?
Because see, if you do it like this and then like that, I think that might be kind of groovy.
And you see what's happening here on the edges of the stencil?
Mm-hmm.
It's really getting a lot of
oh, hi, Robin.
Stuff on the edges.
Mm-hmm. So you got all your papers done?
No, but it would be okay if they would just sit here and kind of
yes, before you go
just a bit.
Because if you start going through wet papers and then rubbing the other side of it, then it's kind of
it's a little bit. No, I don't know how this is going to work.
I trust you. Just don't be ripping off my little. Hey, just put your pup down and then rub it about.
Okay, this is a perfect example of why
you wounn't want to do it this way.
First.
Don't do it this way.
Don't do it this way because it's a total pain in the...
Especially the person that,
arse.
Unless you're doing it yourself.
And then you have nobody to blame but yourself.
Self-inflicted situation.
Self-inflicted.
Hey, Ro.
Self-inflicted misery is still misery.
Thimble and Thistle Crafts, that's Ro. If you don't know. I don't know if I agree with this. Whoa! That is not what I was talking about, but alright. I meant like over the stamped stuff.
Oh!
But that's okay. We're going in. She's making executive decisions.
I was misunderstanding.
You're fine.
I held it up to you and said, this side here?
Yes, Patricia, that side. You're doing great. I love you. Okay, carry on, my friend.
Carry on and sally forth. Because we're...
That's right. See, Mo even knows. She said it crossed the middle, so it's no man's land. It's too late now. That's the rule. You pass it through, whatever happens, happens. So it's kind of like, whoever picks up the to-go order, and if things aren't right, you didn't go along, you didn't make it right, that's fine. You gotta, you get what you get. Oh, Sue says that's great. She says, don't do it this way. We always had examples. Non-example in kindergarten. Humor was the best teacher. Kids always loved the outlandish non-examples.
Well, this is kind of like, those things from Etsy. Or not Etsy. What's that? Pinterest. Where they bake cookies and do all kinds of things, and then other people do other things.
I like the nailed it, but we didn't nail it. We ain't nailing it.
Just hysterical, some of them. Okay, this isn't coming off. You can see how this is not coming off like FP here, folks.
All right. So why you want to do your papers first? I might give her back this other one.
I asked her if... the reason I'm doing this kind of BS here is because she's going to tape mine together, because you all know that I wouldn't be able to... all right, I think we're going to go like this.
You can kind of fold it back the other way if you need to.
Oopsie.
It's all right. And again, we're probably going to collage over a lot of this, so that's, again, why I'm not like, oh my gosh, you've ruined it. I'm sad. That looks pretty cool. Seeing that gesso worked out really well yesterday.
I've got a little bit more up here in this corner that I can grab onto. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, I've got two flaps here that are flapping about.
Yeah, you feel like they need something?
Well, yeah, they do now that I've got something on everything else here.
Okay.
But I don't know how I'm going to get them. I'll figure it out.
Well, you know, I got all the little panel things too.
What?
See, it was a more efficient way to do it as far as just doing the pages. Because see, all these little things are... But that's okay. You don't have to do these. We can do something else with the others. I want it to be sort of patchworky, but it all will end up being cohesive. Cohesive being the word today.
Oh, look at that.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah, that I didn't, get it in places where I didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I was extremely proud of myself.
This is like the acrobats of gel printing.
Okay. Now.
Gel printing a folio. A lot easier to do it when it's flat pages.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't just let the paint stick there.
Okay, I'm handing this back to you. I think it's quite remarkable considering the amount of...
Oh, the texture on it's fabulous.
Well, that's because there's we're picking up a lot of other stuff. You want to hand anything to me that you want me to push down on here? You want those little pieces?
No, because I'd rather stamp on them.
Okay.
And do other things. We have more stamps and things coming out this next month, though. I'm trying to,
Yeah, this is getting kind of textury simply because of the paint on the stencil is creating a bit of texture here, because when I pull it off,
Ooh. Sorry you're having to deal with that, Becky. I'm not. The heat is. It's been mighty hot the last couple days here.
well, I probably wouldn't have to do this. Like Mariah said, I could choose to do something on the back side of this. But my feeling about it is this is such a light layer that I think that I will be happy to have this back there, whether I actually utilize it or not.
Mm-hmm. Well, new stuff will be out. Like, we will debut it on the 3rd.
We cannot. We need to. Oh, crud.
What? Well, that's not going to matter. No, that's the edge of the thing.
Anyway.
No.
Excellent. Boy, I'm really picking up my stencil here.
Oh, hi, Yuta. Yeah, it was really hot. In fact, we had like a whole heat advisory situation yesterday. And I think it's pretty hot today.
I just, I feel for people that do not have AC, because I couldn't deal with it.
Oh, you would not be fun to be around.
I'd probably just do self-harm, and you'd have to take me to the hospital, which we know they have air conditioning there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, we're just moving right along here, folks.
Oh, yeah, Jenny. So, yeah, it was a gifted thing through Brad because sometimes he'll come in and do the gifted memberships. But if you want to re-up it, that is up to you. No worries if you don't. We get it. No, no pressure there. But it is through the, if you notice Nightbot there with the little we love you signs, if you click that link, you should be able to re-up it through that link.
This is page 5. Print on back of back.
I didn't really understand the instructions as far as that was concerned. But that could totally be me. Like, my brain just didn't work that way.
Maybe you should have printed on the back of this.
Well, so, like I said, there was a 9th page. So, if you go over to Victoria, she's the one who, originally I got the free file from. And then I just took off all of the design. Because I just needed a template. And so, from there, like on her sheets, because they did have a pattern, she had a backside to print as well. So I think what it might mean is that you print that backside to all of the sheets. It was a common back. That was kind of my understanding. I didn't fully, but it didn't have to. So I didn't put a lot of brain power in it.
Hers were printables.
Right.
Makes perfect sense. Since she's not doing, what we're doing here.
Yeah, because
she already did this for you on the thing.
And see, that's why like that one has like a little shadow around it, because technically you're putting a panel over that piece. So you didn't need to use up the ink to cover that, but we're painting, so it's who's it, what's it. And we may or may not utilize all of the pockets in the same way. Like, I could make them little flippy things and more decorative versus holding stuff. It's kind of a thought, but I don't know yet. And I may incorporate my paper dolls into my folio. Because paper dolls is the thing for August. You don't know what I'm talking about. That's the swap that Becky puts on over there in Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. You should be a part of it if you aren't, because that's where things happen, and you'll get to know other folks and see the things that they create and get loved upon.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm. I need to post a picture of my folio as it is right now.
You do.
That in itself was pretty amazing, and I think that I put it together in 30 minutes.
Oh,
And that was all cut out.
Yes. I just told her, I said, Mariah, I can do that, but I don't think anybody's going to be happy with me doing that, because I'll be very frustrated, and I
can't gauge her attitude at that point, and then she's a little like,
Yeah, and the sailor might, come into you, and
we don't want to be demonetized.
Yeah.
Who knows, though? Maybe thoughts about that.
I just think that this is really working out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost better than I thought.
I would love to give y'all a preview of my dolls, but I'm not going to. I did show Mo and Darcy and Eddie.
Well, are they going to be as much fun as mine were?
Hey, Jenny, you made it back. Good job. And thank you for joining Palsy Lousy. That's awesome. Are they as fun as... I think... Well, you saw them. I think mine are fat. They're different.
I don't think they're
Every
going to be
doll is
near
special. It's like a snowflake, Patricia.
Oh, this is true. And I don't think that they're going to be as humorous as mine.
Mine are pretty humorous. And then I had some little, like...
Hey,
there's some stories.
Saved my what was it? AARP,
You know what was a great one was the Costco catalog because there's lots of people in it.
And
doing things.
There's dogs and cats in this newest one. little drawings of dogs and cats.
Save your Costco catalogs and who's it, what's it? Because there's a lot and numbers and a lot of, you know, like little call out things and then I was able to get. I got one thing out of the collage soup book. I'm gonna go through the stickers because I think I might find some fun little things. Because mine are kind of little. Because I wanted them to fit in my folio in case that's where they need to go. Because I feel like they might live there. It's a spooky Halloween thing, but these are also funny, and it can just be weird. It can be like a cabinet of curiosities. So just weird things and spooky things.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a great brayer off over here, y'all. See, it says print on back of back design. We're getting some more of that information there that Mariah had cleared up.
Oh, please do. What did I? Sorry, bro. I don't know what I promised.
Well, I mean, that wasn't like a load of fun.
What was?
But
it was kind of entertaining, and we learned something. You definitely want to do your folio in flat pages versus once it's folioed.
Yeah. That.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to put this down because we're going to pull a print here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to have to let it dry.
Yeah, if you want to keep that goodness that's there.
I think that I do want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than, because I do think that it's going to be a tissue paper pull.
Bobby, it's over there.
And I think it's going to be most interesting. Can you see that? And I may want to use a really dark color on this. I don't know.
Yeah.
We shall see. Alrighty.
Now what? You got 45 minutes.
I've got 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And we gotta wait for those papers to dry before I can cut them up and do what I need to do there. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's a nice first layer, right?
Yeah.
Fine, get there. This is going to be some wonderful edgy papers to stamp on. Maybe that's what I'll do next. I'm going to save that. I didn't do anything to that. I just love these things. I mean,
don't throw out your old Cricut mats.
They're just so fantastic.
They come in handy.
What did I do with my...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you pass me some... I'm getting cramp in my hip.
You drinking water?
No. That's a good idea. Stamp pads.
Yeah.
In kind of a purpley color.
I've got that.
Got something like that?
I do.
Because I'm just, I showed you a couple of those pages. Well, I didn't show you, but I mean, did show you, but I didn't say anything.
And there's a re-inker, if that needs.
Well, how do I know what color this is?
Because it says it on the outside there.
Is it for sure that's it?
Here, and look, Gothic purple.
I think that
Re-up it.
Okay, yeah. As this is not Gothic purple.
Well, I know we altered it, but we're going to alter it back.
Oh, okay.
You can bring it back around. It's a full circle. Circle of life.
And remember, don't get too carried away with these because it pushes out into the outside of your print. Okay, everybody got that? That looks pretty juicy.
That cracks me up. Yeah, y'all are on it.
Oh, I didn't quite get my little hoop-de-doo down here, but I think that's okay.
Yeah, are you on a flat surface? I feel like there's something over there or something. It looks like it's bumping up. There you go. That'll be mo better.
Well, and I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that. But I do like this color. All right. That's a good one.
Yeah. See, the little foamy thing helps.
Little foamy thing.
We learned that from y'all.
Help. Now, I don't know if I have one that I can get in up there, but I don't think I can. And down here, I'm really liking this because it kind of, goes
Hello, Carrie Griffiths.
up the side.
No worries.
Doing a little stamping here.
We know. He's having issues. She needs to drink more water.
I do, and I need to do some stretching. Didn't do my stretching this morning.
Brad and I are back on we're not doing keto full on. Like, we're keeping things, our knowledge from the keto experience, but then also just eating a little better and then doing the fasting thing for sure. Because we were getting out of hand and eating a lot of snacky, sugary things. Ooh, that's a really nice one.
A really nice one there. And I like this squishy paper. If you print a little bit of paint onto it, it sure cuts a lot better when you get ready to do that. If you're going to do any fancy cutting.
What are you talking about?
The loosey-goosey tissue paper stuff is a lot easier.
But that's deli paper that you're doing right now.
This is deli paper, but if you do, just trying to get comfortable.
She's fine.
I'm fine.
Sweet tea does not count for hydration, bro.
All right. So you just need to do a little elephant stomping on this one. Okay?
Yes, we have. I go 14 hours. Brad goes 16. I can't do that. I have coffee. I have needs for coffee.
Okay, so I've got those.
Jerry says he's fine as frog hair. I've never heard that, but yeah, it seems about right.
Looks pretty good. Now, I'm really liking this, and I'm thinking about making myself some more papers to kind of, and I'm not going to cut off that top part there. but these are a little easier to handle if they're not long and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really have a storage means for the longs and skinnies.
Yeah, I have my one coffee in the morning. Well, it's technically like 2.
I'm going on my second one today. I just felt like I needed a little bit more of a... Okay, I'm really... I like this purple background, and I've already got this started over here. Except that's kind of... Don't know how that's going to print. No worries. We'll just use something else.
Yeah, we really did enjoy the keto thing. It's just we're kind of bored with the food stuff.
I'm just bored watching it. It doesn't titillate my fancy on any.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well done, Heather.
Okay.
This is a very gray situation today. Not a lot of color down on the plate. Yeah,
Look,
I think that does count.
You saw that one in the book. That print.
Yeah. You may need to keep that.
Naples yellow is really...
Do you need that to like piece anything in?
See that rip that off?
Yeah, well that's kind of what we're doing too. There.
I don't think so, but now see, I've got this as a
stampy.
A stampy surface there. Stampy surface while that dries, and I don't know what we're going to do here.
Very good.
Okie dokie.
That was good. Good job. No, why did you take it away? I liked that. That was good. Sorry, there's lots of interesting things that they're talking about in chat today, so I'm kind of...
Okay.
Yeah, the emotional... Oh, yeah, because that was where I was kind of at.
Plus airbrush.
Eating my feelings.
Phenol cyan blue.
Excuse me, sorry. I was breathing and drinking at the same time. Don't recommend that. Yeah, that's hardcore. Yeah, see, Brad does the 16. I can't do it. If I didn't do coffee, I probably could, but I just really like my coffee. Yeah, that's kind of crunchy, salty, sweet things are hard. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the problem. It's that if you were to... They actually say that That yeah, but the problem is I put sugar and cream in mine. I can't do black coffee.
You use stevia. That's not the same thing.
I know, but it still would break your fast,
Oh.
so it counts as like food because your body goes, oh, okay, we're eating now. I love peanut M&M. I miss those. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe sorry I did that, but I'm not right now. We'll let that dry and pull that with orange or something. One nice thing about metallics, they dry quickly.
They do dry quickly.
They do dry quickly. Okay, so we know what we have here, right? Everybody's got that. I'm going to take my little stampies and put them back over here because they're going to get mussed about here. Oh, Mariah took my stampies away. Okay.
Oh, would you like some stampies?
Yes, would you like to put those in the box along with the rest of them?
Oh, she meant she was giving me stampies. Okay, gotcha.
Those stampies, yes. Yeah. Okay, I like this. I want to see what happens when I do some other color on here. Lifted on that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a bold move.
That's me. I'm a bold mover.
I mean, after all the silvery gray, then she's whip some orange on y'all.
Oh, and we've got a little bit of blue coming through. That's all right. Boy, there's some of these areas. Look at how hard they are to get the paint down in there. And if you don't get the paint down in there, it's not going to pull it up.
Right. You have to kind of get it all the way around all the little parts and everything. Otherwise, you're going to have some blank spots
that are going to come off onto the next.
You are, Carrie.
I think I got that down in time. A little concerned because it's starting to dry out on the edges. See ya?
Yeah.
And when you're doing these, that you know that you've got a lot of paint on there, that there is even some dimensional qualities to it. You need to make sure that you really rub it down in there because that's how you ensure to get up as much as you possibly can. There's probably still going to be some areas that are not going to necessarily come up. The brayer looks absolutely fantastic.
Ooh, that looks great. I'm excited for that. Hopefully it all comes up.
Hopefully it all comes up. That's the biggie. Hopefully that all comes up. And it's really cool because here, I want to show you this. You can see the design.
Oh, yeah. It's going to have some crackling, I would think.
Yes.
But that might work with the design versus, against it.
Hoping so. Hoping so.
Where'd the blue one come from? From the other day?
No, I just did it a little bit ago. You were shitting and chatting. See?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that orange. We're just going to have a little bit more of those, but maybe we'll go with deep brilliant yellow light.
I don't know if I'd call that brilliant, but
I'm just repeating what they put on.
I know. So they needed to contact us a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Just, chitty chatty.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Carrie.
Boy, that was a nice job putting that down. Did you notice that?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't always go down like that.
It does not. And hopefully we won't have any edge issues.
Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
Eddie said chef's kiss on laying that down. Woo! That's pretty. Those edges are very cool.
I was just going to say the best part is the edges.
Those edges.
Obviously.
Nobody edges like she does.
Nobody edges. Look at that. That is just so
Y'all get edges like
wonderful. Wunderbar.
almost as good as my brayer offs.
Yeah. They go together.
The companion pieces.
I think I'll just put that over there with it, and then
Yeah, you know that they go together.
they go together. Might need one more dash of something else, but we'll decide that at a later date.
When is that happening, Lizette?
Okay, we've got some fuchsia on here. I think this is left over from Joshy's.
Yeah, kind of. You've got 28 minutes.
Well, I don't know what I want to do. I'm not doing any fancy cutting, having people critique my cutting technique. I don't know. That's looking pretty good right there. That might be some good stuff for stamping.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what I need to do here.
Well, Josh turned on my step counter on my phone, but see, I always have my phone on me, so it's not like true. Count your steps.
Oh.
Susan says that they talk about 10,000 steps and some women needing even more, like 20.
Or what?
Every day. You know, doing things, walking.
Okay.
I think on like a base, you know, like regular basis, I do about 2,000, but that is well under what is
Recommended.
recommended. Mm-hmm. Eddie counts his by 5, 6, 7, 8.
Who do you appreciate?
Eddie.
Oh, now see, those just don't end up where I want them to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not bad. I like how this corner's looking down here. I like how that's doing. Okay. And I feel pretty good about doing this.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing a stencil over the top of paint that you already have on your plate, you need to make sure that that paint is very stable. Dry. Because otherwise your stencil, when you pick your stencil up, is going to yank it up, and that may happen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
yeah.
I don't know. I do not know. I really, honestly do not know. Okay. So, let's see here. What do we have? Got some yellow. Don't know if I need yellow.
Oh yeah, I
need
think there's
something
gonna
that
be.
says
Don't you worry. There's
contrast.
gonna be more webbing coming for the folios.
Yeah, and that's the other thing that I really did want to find, and that you just reminded me of that. I wanted to get the web out. The big web.
Mm-hmm.
We used it just the other day, so it's got to be over here someplace. Relatively
Well,
towards the top of the pile.
If y'all just hold your horses, gather your spiders. One will be put down beside her in August. Just days away, y'all.
Days away. Days away. Okay, so we're just gonna go with something kind of, I don't know what this is gonna do, but since we don't really care anyway.
Da-da-da-da.
We'll just go with something a little more.
Hello, Sharon.
Low contrast here.
Oh, that's exciting. Lizette, I'm so excited for you. Definitely Halloween.
Okay, so I could pull this right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let this sit because I think what I want to do pulling it is maybe add some green, because I've already got some green stuff going in a few little places there. And I kind of like that. Okay, that's looking good. Out of way.
Oh, those are, yeah, that was bob wire. Bob wire. War.
Well, I'm getting down to the point here where I can only get at one of my plates. And I don't know, this has got some mucky muck on it. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's from your flowers. I can kind of
Oh.
still see a little bit like of the pattern in there.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yes. There is the old abstract web. Pedro will make a is that what did we call them? Horny man. Because he's part of that web business.
We're going to do a little black flash here. Which is really not black, it's more of a brownie.
Oh, bye, Ro. Hugs to you. Oh, Emma, hugs to you as well. No, you're fine. Oh, hello, Delana. No, we'll never miss an opportunity.
What?
She put a link to Horny Man on the chat. AKA Pedro.
Oh, Pedro.
Oh, your bracelets are dripping through the thing there. Yeah. Yeah, dragging them through the gravy. But it looks like that. Look, it just looks like a little, you know.
Where did
something got caught up in the bob wire?
Oh, yeah.
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 Just dragging it through the gravy, y'all.
I don't know. I need to and I did get some more that looks cool. Look at that.
Oh, that does look cool. I don't know. What color did you put down? Is that the Black Flash?
That's Black Flash
Okay.
and Aubier iridescent acrylic. Okay, so we know this has got some mucky muck on it to begin with, which is kind of nice. And now if we come back and, pull that with some other really awesome. Oh, that's right. That's where my bracelets did the...
Yeah.
Well,
you couldn't have planned it better.
Isn't that?
Your wrist up,
Patricia.
Patricia.
I don't know that I can plan for that.
Yeah.
Okay. What time is it?
You got about 19 minutes. How are your papers doing there?
Well, we're going to get them back over here and look at them. And look at this, both sides.
Well done. Now the little panels, see, that's great because, see, they'll be... Now the middle section glues down, but now she'll have it on both little panels.
And then this one.
That's the main body.
That's the main body. And you can look at this. It's really, this is one of the first ones, and it's kind of pocky looking. But I still think it's okay. Even though it doesn't,
I love how the little buttony things turned out.
Yeah, all except that one. It doesn't have anything going through it.
Yeah, ended up.
The others do. Should have planned that. That is looking just marvelous, I think. This
those are the two.
A little bit more down towards this end, but it's okay.
See the ones with the grayed out areas there. So that's where it glues on. So those are the flippy uppy.
That's a tab. That'll be a tab.
Well, those are the flippy uppy panels. Where's my duty? That's these little things.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
But see, what's nice is so yours is gonna be. You'll have stuff on both sides. So flip it over. And so, all that's going to be, the little parts. But that does get covered up depending on if we glue it down the same way.
And these are?
Those are little just little tags and then pockets.
Okay. I like that. I can write things on those little taggy things. Uh-oh. No worries. Came apart. And then some more little...
And those are extra panels that you can glue on the inside or the outside part of these.
Way beyond my meager.
This falls into puzzle land where she is not. Her brain does not work that way.
No, it does not. And I don't feel like I have to apologize because I have other areas that I
100%.
At puzzles, it's not one of them. Nor do I care that I can do puzzles. I like to do real life puzzles. Like how am I going to get us out of this situation here, kind of thing. I think this is really, I like this. Now, here's the other thing, but if you can feel this.
Mine's got a good texture-y business to it too.
So instead of stamping directly onto this, you might want to go ahead and do your stamping onto your tissue paper and then collaging it onto said surface.
Yeah.
And that's something that you're probably going to do anyway.
Bye, Jean.
I mean, I'm thinking, yes. Okay, these are going across the aisle, so Mariah can cut these out.
I'll try to do that tonight and get it all combined. You're done with gel printing it in this way?
I am, don't you think? I mean,
Well,
I
it's
don't.
your call, not mine.
I just like that there's enough there that even if I didn't do anything else, I think it looked really cool.
Right.
And then if I want to do something else, it's still not so heavy duty that I can't.
Right.
That's my feeling on that.
Okay. And
Alrighty.
I'm hoping these containers for all the stamps come tonight because we've got
We have
need
a terrible
some stamp containment.
terrible situation.
It is
Awful, 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 awful situation. All right, I want to talk about.
Oh, you want to talk about something real quick?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
You got 15 minutes to talk about it.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Hanji paper, and I like this paper because it has two sides to it, and one is really nice and smooth, suavecito, but the other side is kind of toothy, and that's the one I've been stamping on, and I don't know if that is if that's necessarily the way to go, but anyway, this is the Hanji paper, and I really like this paper a lot.
Yeah.
It's strong enough that it's going to it holds up, but it still will become fairly invisible.
Right.
Not like
Kind of depends on how you
it does
glue
and
it down. Yeah.
and I'm going to refer to our book again because I know I keep bringing this back into the
Hello, Diane.
Mix here, but it's one thing I'm really proud of this book.
I'm proud of that.
As it look at all this crap in the background here.
That's what I look at every day.
So these are all of the papers that we
Hi, Carrie.
Went ahead and did something to, and then Mariah copied these pages for me, and I came back and put a little sample of the actual paper there. But you can see here how if the asagami, you don't get a lot of see-through on the asagami.
Yeah.
Now the gassen, more so than you would think, because it's very, very, and it kind of depends on whether you use a lot of water. But still, it's a lot more opaque than the others. Now, this is wonderful because if you see this is the Hanji. This is the one that I use. You can see the design through it. And it's just a lovely paper. This is the Kozo, and I think that this is, okay, where's my, I think it's mulberry.
Oh, the description of it?
Yes, okay. It is made in the Kushi district near Mount Fuji, Japan. Koshi is known for producing authentic, high-quality Japanese papers. It is made with 100% Kozo fiber from the mulberry plant. With long fibers, 100% Kozo papers are strong and durable. Used for sumi-e, watercolor painting, conservation, repair, woodblock, and other printmaking techniques. And you can see why, because it is pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Pretty substantial. But still, you can see a little bit of, especially over here, where there's high contrast. And this is the Mashi. I like this one. I like this. It's so soft.
Yeah.
And it is also, it's sized to allow for finer detail for ink painting, watercolor, sumen nagashi, Japanese marbling, calligraphy, and block printing. This is the Torinoko. I like this one too.
She likes all the papers, and this was, again, what a fun, like, whole experimental process. We were so appreciative of the Yasutomo people because, number one, they hooked us up, which was, we wouldn't have been able to afford all of that all at once. And so that was really cool. And that was one of the reasons we wanted to provide this and do right by them with this comparison And if you do reach out to them, they'll send you little sample booklets, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they're still doing that or not, but it's worth reaching out to them. We would love it if you would let them know that you came via us, because that also says to them that, hey,
we are sending some love back to you.
Yeah.
Usagami is a strong translucent. You can see how really thin. Now, my only problem with this is it really it's very hard to cut out of this.
Yeah, it's very super thin.
Super thin. So it is sized to allow for finer detail. Okay, and this is the Yasutomo sketch paper.
It's probably some of my least favorite paper.
I don't care for it so much for doing this type of thing, but you can actually use this as a printing paper, and it's very
that
good.
Is what it is more for, and y'all probably have come across it because there are quite a few other gel printers that use and recommend the Yasutomo sketch to pull prints with. We don't always. Now, Pete has a love-hate. Timing is very important when pulling prints with the sketch paper.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. And you can't leave it on there because it will stick to your stencil.
Oh, that's sweet.
Or your
Becky
pen.
says not right now, but when we need another little time filler, she wants to see a flip through of the Ocean Mermaid book again. My one.
Oh, yes.
There. Okay, I will keep that in mind. And you may have to remind me again, but I would love to show that again. And in fact, I would love to put my tide is high, but I'm holding on one in there because I think that's where it should live. And not necessarily with the rest of the the protest postcards, even though that's really what it is.
Yes. All right,
and this is going in volume 3, by the way, and fingers crossed, I have a self-imposed deadline of having it done before August, because it feels like everything should be out in July, because that's what I said, and I like to, follow through. Does P use a lot of Japanese art papers? Yes and no.
I kind of go on spurts. Yeah. Right now I'm using a lot of them to do the printing on.
Because of collage.
Yes. But now this is just the deli paper. But the others that I showed you today were the Hassan. Like this. And it does go through, so you need to have something underneath it if you want to kind of protect your surface.
Yeah, if you've got a nice table or you're stamping on something, you need to have some other paper behind it.
Yes, and I've doubled up my. I hope it doesn't really matter though. Okay, can you hand me back some of my?
Hello, Cindy. How are you? I'm so happy you made a live stream. Now, some of y'all may know Cindy from Gel Printers Enthusiasts.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Which one do you...
No, I don't want... I want the stamps, please.
Ah, I want pads.
Okay, so remember... I
don't know which ones you want, but here.
Leaves, yeah. I really like this one a lot. And I didn't... I used this one because of the... how it looks with that other print that Susan sent with the whatever you call that kind of stuff that she does with the magazines, and they smell good afterwards.
So she uses the Citrusol to dissolve the ink on the National Geographic papers, and then she does some other things, like you can do the sanding block stuff with it, do rubbing, like you Citrusol it and then you do rubbings on it. You can do that like in a frottage kind of situation, especially if you own some PM Artist Studio Designs Stencils. That's what we recommend to do your frottage on.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, do you have some more of those stamp pads over there, a different color?
I do. I have St. Valentine's red.
I don't think I want that. I have my red over here if I want to do that.
That's true, and you probably just
Muck it up.
muck it up. And then I do have this turquoisey one. I wasn't able to find a re-inker of the turquoisey one, but this has also been, you know,
Altered.
Because those little re-inker things were kind of expensive depending on where you went to get them. This is this the fennel one? Is that fennel?
I think so.
Yes. By Lucy Ames.
Just stamping off over here because it really does help to, it's kind of cool because you have a background to print on. Remember the ones that we did the other day? It looked really cool.
Yeah.
That Joshy printed over the top of.
Hey.
Okay. Let's see.
Darcy? Is Darcy here still? Darcy. Can we go ahead and make this one live? Are you okay with that? I'm getting an okay from Darcy.
Oh, before you hand it across the Great Divide here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Is it okay if we make your design? Oh, yes, she says yes. There you go. All right, I'm going to make it live right now. So if y'all just can't live without it. Now, everything's going to be going live in the next day or two or whatever. You know, August.
Yes. And
but we don't like to show things if you can't get it. Because some people be like, no, I need that right
and remember,
now.
August sneaks up on us. And Van's birthday is the 1st of August.
That's right. And then we're going to our thing on the 2nd.
And a lot of times I forget until the 2nd that it's his birthday. I know that sounds terrible, but...
Well, he doesn't make a big to-do of it. See, I make a big to-do of it so people know that it's my birthday. So there isn't any excuse about forgetting about things. That is lovely.
Put that up into the technology.
I just felt like it went with the others so well, so we needed to get that one.
It does. It looks really good with those. Okay, so where's my other piece of paper here? Did I already mess it up?
Maybe. I don't know. Did you? Would you?
Here it is. Okay. This down here. Bring my red back here.
All right, that is now live in the store. So there we go. She's excited to see it stamped.
She was excited to see it stamped?
Because she hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, well, I feel special.
Yeah, it's really cool. It could be the poison hemlock. All right, we're almost at time. Hold that up into the technology. I want people to appreciate, number one, just the line. Like, she did such a good job
of the overlapping there.
And
yeah.
Move it towards yourself. There you go. And do keep in mind now with this particular paper that she's using, there is a little bit of a bleed out that happens, but I am happy that you're using the Stays On because it will dry a little faster. But there is a bit of bleed that happens with this particular paper. It
does go through.
Yeah.
So you do have the option.
Especially when you elefante, stomp it.
Hard and heavy.
Hard and heavy, that's how she stamps.
That's how I stamp.
She's a heavy gluer too.
So, ostensibly, you could then come in, you do some juggling here, and you would have a chance that this could be like a flippy.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I like this stamp very much.
All right. So, my arty friends, we will be back here on Thursday.
With some thoughts.
With some thoughts. And more arty fun and folio business. Because that's what we're doing right now. Working on these folios.
We're folioing.
We're folioing. Please do come back and visit us. And if you have a chance, come back, leave comments, do all that YouTube business that one does. If you have come in here at the end and you didn't give those thumbsy upsies right now, would work just as well as any. Share this stream if you would like, because we would like it. And just think about me giving you a woo when you do.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Love ya.
Like a
Long haul.
bye.